most of you are aware, 4 years leading up to this great show has been unprecedented in the demand for mine products and the equipment that makes it possible for us to deliver those products to Americans and others around the world. When we're not hosting the MINExpo, the National Mining Association is responsible for representing this industry in terms of the public policy arena, primarily in Washington, D.C. Now, come January, a new administration, a new Congress will be taking power, and slowly they'll put their stamp on the United States and perhaps the international business conditions as well. As we all know, the industry's performance is not only a function of the marketplace, but also of the legislative and regulatory policies and risks that are presented, particularly when there's a change in leadership at the political level. Fortunately for us, both presidential candidates support more aggressive funding of clean coal technologies. We have at NMA supported targeted reforms that will provide us with the security of tenure necessary to make the large investments for efficient and competitive mining operations that deliver the products that are most responsible for our economic prosperity. We've been working very hard to implement the recent changes to the mine safety laws in this country, and over the last year or so since the Miner Act was passed by Congress, our industry has invested over $500 million in new safety technology. Now, today, we have several distinguished guests with us, prominent executives, leaders in our industry.
We're well on our way to making clean coal the fuel able to meet the world's fast-growing energy demands. As the policy director of the International Energy Agency said recently, a solution to global climate change is unimaginable without carbon capture and storage technology giving the world's growing utilization of coal. The drivers are now familiar to all of us. Increasing demand for electric power generation here and especially in the developing world. Increasing demand for steel production to accommodate the booming urban infrastructure, especially in Asia. And of course, the abundant and affordability of coal to meet this demand.
China plans to build between 20,000 and 50,000 skyscrapers in the next 20 years, on top of huge spending on infrastructure. From 2007 to 2010, this country's demand for copper, nickel, zinc, and platinum is expected to double. No matter whether you live in Nevada or Nanjing, the appeal of striking it rich is the same. What has driven people to pursue gold rushes and straight flushes here is the same force that building skyscrapers and automobiles in China, the basic desire to live a better life and to provide a better lifestyle for your children.
80% of what we sell is outside the United States of America. When I joined this industry in 1976, 80% of our products were for the United States of America. It's actually flip-flopped over the last 30 years. We will sell as an industry this year $34 billion, actually $33.6 billion worth of machinery. That's only a 6% growth year over year. That's very modest when you think about it. And we're happy about that. Again, we are looking for sustained, good, positive growth through both the commodity extraction and then the suppliers that supply equipment to those people that do produce the commodities. It's a controlled growth, which is important to understand. All this wildness in the stocks in the last couple of weeks, we kind of got caught in that whole thing. We have to keep telling our investors, relax. This is a marathon, not a sprint.